Hi, this video is for Katie Rudd, as well as anyone else who wants to learn any of the keyboard. I kind of want to just start you off with the key of C and basically get you familiar with the keyboard. And what I want you to do, Kaylee, just basically just get familiar with the keyboard and just to start out with the key of C. This right here is a C note, and basically what it does, it just moves up from C and goes back to C. If you look at the two black notes, if you look to the left, that's a C note. And wherever there are two black notes, look to the left, they're all C notes. So that kind of gets you familiar with that. But if you look at here, this is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then goes back to the C, and then repeats itself, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. All it does is go up in pitch and in tone, but it's the same exact note. So what it does basically is just from C to C, then it repeats itself, just like from any note to the next note, it repeats itself. Shout to the Lord, it was in the key of G, and we did this song for you. Now the G right here is basically starting out with the G chord, and what I want you to do, Kate, is put your thumb on this note right here is a D, and then this right here is a G note, and this right here is going to be the B note. So that's going to be your G chord, and basically what you're going to do is just straight the chord like that, and the way the song goes, I'm going to play it and then come back and just show you it slowly, okay? So it basically goes like this. Then it repeats itself, and then when it goes to the chorus, it goes like, shout to the Lord. Repeats itself again in the chorus. Okay, so it went from the G to the D, to the A minor, to the C, and basically that was the chorus and the verse, and once you learn those, it just repeats itself over. Okay, so let's basically take it from the beginning. Let's take it real slow. And this right here is a G chord. It's a G chord because the G chord gets a G, a B, and a D, like this, or like this, or it can go like this. So a G chord is a G, a B note, and a D note. But in this case, I started out with this G, this B, and this D. So there's like more space right here between the thumb and your middle finger. So you got the D note, the G note, and the B note. Okay. So it starts off with my Jesus, my Savior. So what I'm doing is just basically leaving my thumb and just coming back here from the G to the D, and this is a D chord right here. And if you look at the note, the regular position right here is like basically between these two fingers and these two fingers right here, there's the same amount of space. So this is a regular position, so that's a D chord. Now look at your thumb, and your thumb tells you what chord that is, okay? Just like when we're playing a G note here, the G chord, this right here is a G chord, so the middle finger in this position tells you what chord that is. So that's a G note. So if you look at the note, that'll tell you that's a G chord. So you go from the G chord to the D, and then it goes to the A minor. This is E minor. E minor. So this is the E note, and then it goes to the C. And basically, what you're doing here is just switching your pinky over like that, and switch your fingers here like that, or like this. I recommend switching fingers like that because in the long run it'll help you establish more structure in playing. So and then it goes back to the G. So it's like, my Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days. Then goes back to the G. Then switch to the C. See that C note? Then goes to G. The wonders of your. Then bring your hand back to the F chord. My G love. And then goes to the D chord again. Okay. So let's do that again in the beginning. You got the G chord. Got the D note, the G note, and the B note. My comfort. That's D. Then it goes to the E minor, which has got the E, the G, and the B, and you're just switching to that C like that, okay? Then it goes, all days I want to praise. You're switching to that C, that's that E, G, C, back to the G like that. I want to praise the wonders of your might. That's the F chord, and basically you're just coming from the G going back to the F chord, which is C, F, and A, and then you got the D chord, D, F sharp, and the A. Okay, that's the verse. And then when it goes to shout to the Lord, the chorus is like shout to the. You're playing the G chord, D, G, and B. Shout to the Lord. That's the E minor. Okay, see that E? So the only thing I did was playing from that G and just coming up here. Shout to the Lord, all the earth. And just switching your pinky over like that. Earth, let us sing. And playing a D chord. Power and majesty. Then C. Praise to the King. Mountains bow down. That's the E minor again, and the C's will roar. That's a C. That note right there tells you that's a C. The sound of your name. That's the D chord. Then back to G. These will work. That's the E minor, C chord again. Then back to the D. Power. Majesty, praise to the King. E minor, nothing compares to the promise I have in you. Okay? So I want you to do, Katie, just work on that and work on the C scale, basically going from the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now the song we just did, Shout to the Lord, that was in the key of G. It was not in the key of C, but we'll get into the C, playing in the C chord later. The reason I wanted to show you this song in the key of G because I noticed you sung it in key of G. And if you practice that, that'll help you, develop more of your voice. So because you sung in the key of G, I wanted to show you that so you can learn it in the key of G. So this will be a good song to start out with. Okay, so practice on that a little bit, and we'll see you on the next one.